to quick mention Rochester because this will be in headlines today. The FAA is flagging the Rochester Airport Traffic Control Tower as one of the worst understaffed in the country.
In the country?
In the country. So they only have 10 air traffic control workers in that tower right now. They're supposed to have 23.
Wow.
So less than half of what they are supposed to have. Rochester Post Bulletin reporting here that, did you know the FAA is actually in control of staffing those towers, not the airport. So if people are concerned about this, don't call the Rochester Airport to complain, call the FAA. And yeah, I mean, this isn't just Rochester, it is like a national issue. I believe I read like 3,000 air traffic controllers short nationally. So that's a pretty big number, but
yeah. And obviously we've heard from Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy with even in the last like week or so. I remember seeing a press conference with him where he was talking about things like this, and they've taken a closer look at, obviously, you know, we've had those incidents this year already, and then in Newark, obviously they've had a lot of issues there, and so it's really, they've been under the microscope, but this is really yeah, I guess didn't really see that one coming. I also saw something about they have a couple of trainee controllers, maybe you say this, but they don't count toward the overall
They don't count towards that
goal.
10.
So,
right. So not yet anyways. I don't know how long like the training program is to become an air traffic controller, so I don't know how long before they would be fully like considered on the staff as part of that number, but even then that's 12 out of 23, that's barely half of what they're supposed to have, right?
Did it say at all where it says it's one of the worst, but I mean, does it rank them? Was there something in that article that you remember that I'm looking to here?
I did not see
curious.
that. I do remember somebody in our newsroom dug a little bit deeper into it than I personally did, and they were saying that MSP and St. Cloud and that smaller airport in St. Paul, I'm spacing on the name of it, the official name on it, but they are all like well staffed.
Home and field, yeah.
So that's good news.
Okay.
Let me see if I can't find the original.
Yeah. Here we go. I pulled up the original here. 43.4% of the ideal goal. Trying to look for the overall number here. Oh, yeah, okay. It says airports in Waterloo, Iowa and Morristown, New Jersey were second and third on the controller list. I'm not really seeing. Anyways, I was just curious if it was easily accessible here, where it fell in that ranking of among the worst.
At this
I don't know.
FAA graph, and it's really hard to digest.
That's okay. We'll dig in a little bit more, but definitely something that you know, and that, you know, like you said, we've seen increased traffic there. You know, they've been there's been a lot of campaigns.
The airport's been growing, and so
to get people to fly out of Rochester. Okay,
Amy.